Hi, it's Linda with CreativePLR.com. So today we're going to look at using our digital paper and creating some stickers. And even though I've done this in Photoshop, Procreate, Affinity, it's still just as easy and just as quick to do it in PowerPoint. And since we all have PowerPoint, that seems a good tool for everyone to use. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to insert some shapes. And I know that everybody knows how to insert a shape, but let me get rid of the heart. And let's just insert one. So I've got my slides with this pale pink background so that when I put my outline on there, you can see it. So I'm going to go up to the top and I'm going to say insert a shape, and I'm going to scroll down and get my heart back. Now you'll notice when I did that, let's go back up and look. Well, you notice when I did that, there are a lot of shapes that you can do. Triangles, all kinds of weird shapes. You can do circles, ovals, rectangles, arrows, all kinds of things. Okay, so one way of doing this is I could individually insert paper in each of these, just going one at a time. That takes a little bit more time, and if you think about when you buy stickers and you buy like a bundle of stickers, they might have different shapes, but the different shapes all have either the same paper or coordinating paper. So what you could do is you could highlight all of them and then go over and shape format, shape fill, go down to picture, and then you need to go find some paper. And you know, I have more paper than I know what to do with, so I've always got paper. Let's pick that. I'm in a pink mood today. There you go. Now you'll notice it's a little scrunched up. It looks like a little tiny pattern. So I have my selection pane open for my shape options, and if I go down here, I should be able to see where it says tile picture, and if I do that, now you can really see a pattern. But it appears that I've got a black outline, and for digital stickers it's typical to have a white outline. So I'm going to highlight them all again. So I do this one time, and I'm going to go in, and it's already on white, and then I'm going to go down to weight. I kind of like mine a little on the thicker side. It's a personal preference, so if you like them thinner, you can do that. So then I would individually, you can't save them as a group. If you're going to sell stickers on a page, then you could sell this individually as a page. But I like mine, I like to just click and say save as a picture, and then I can go up and let's see, let's put this as 200. I like to save with numbers, and then I just individually save as a picture, and I'm saving as a PNG image. And I just, as I'm making images, I just always do them in numerical order. Okay, and so 202. Okay, and then that's going to have, if somebody wants to make them a little larger, they're going to have clarity. If somebody wants to make them smaller, they're going to work. And if you make it bigger or smaller, your pattern still looks good. Okay. So the other thing that you can do is you could make your own shape. Now, this is kind of weird, and I'm not an artist. And, you know, and you're looking at that and you're probably thinking the same thing, so I'll just admit it. But, you know, if you did have something that you wanted to trace over, you could insert a shape, and instead of this time picking a shape, you're going to pick this like squiggly line. Let's say you wanted to do large alphabet letters for a kid's project. And so you could just do this, and it highlights when it's done. It automatically gave it a blue outline. So I'm going to go up and I'm going to click the white outline, and I'm going to put my weight in before I do anything else. And now I'm going to go out and I am going to use my shape format. I am going to fill with some kind of paper. Let's use this paper, and that's really pretty. Okay, and then when it comes in, you know, it is a little condensed, the design, but I don't mind that. So, but I'm going to show you the difference. So this is as I filled it. This is what the pattern really looks like. And you can decide if you don't like those flowers on the edge, you could always adjust this a little bit and move the design over. And I don't know if you can tell it's moving up and down. Move it that way. Let's see if I can move it the other way, until you get it centered or in a place that you really like. Okay, so that looks good. So you could create your own shape. Okay, so Here I did a whole page with the same paper. If you wanted to do them individually, you would do the same thing. You would go over to Shape Format, you would pick Picture, and you would pick a paper that's the dark purple. And I'm going to tile it. Okay. And you could do that. Now, once you get them done, there's no reason why that you can't add something to your stickers. You could put a text box on there, and then when you're going to save it, just remember to highlight both of them and then say Save as Picture. Let's go ahead at 203. And then when I go look at that, assuming I can find it, you know, I have the text on there overlaid on that heart. So this would be a great, I know Valentine's has already happened this year, but this would be great for Valentine's next year. Get a whole bunch of these, get a whole bunch of different size hearts. You don't have to make the hearts the standard way. You can stretch them out and make them tall and skinny. You can do this. So you can vary the shape a little bit. Same thing on this ribbon. You could put a text box on there. And let me fill this with some kind of paper. Picture, let's see. Let's see if I used that. I haven't used this one, I don't think. I think at this point I've used it all. And I'm definitely going to tile that. It doesn't even look like it has a design on there. But when I do, you can see that. Yeah. If you don't like the font, doesn't have enough oomph for you, just you can have whatever font you like. I tend to like the same fonts. I use them over and over again. Let's see, how about that one? And if you want it bolder, you can do that. Anything you can. So not only can you make stickers, you can add text to them, and you could make this a to-do list. This is like, they call it a call out, but it's really like a speech bubble. Okay, so you could put funny sayings in here. So I hope this was helpful, and you can start making your stickers now. Have a great day. Until next time.